Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks, all set to face Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Welcome to Lincoln Financial Field here in the city of brotherly love as we got an NFC showdown here today in Fox NFL Sunday between Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks hosting Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles here on this epic showdown here on Fox NFL Sunday as we welcome you live here in Philadelphia as the city of brotherly love is underway. As Seattle has won the toss, they have elected to defer as Jason Myers is on the kick, and off we go. And a fair catch signal for as Jalen Hurts and the company will start for the first time, led out by the Pro Bowler Jalen Hurts. As Saquon with a toss on the left sideline and a stiff arm and a first down, plenty more. As Saquon Barkley, first play of the game, down the field, touchdown. Of the game with Saquon Barkley with an 81-yard touchdown down the field. On the first play of the game as Saquon Barkley is off to the races as he sheds away from Nick Emmanuel. As he is all alone. And that's how the first play of the game will start with a 7-0 lead early in this first quarter. As a good snap and a kick is successful by Jake Elliott. As Jake Elliott kicks it to Seattle as Sims is back deep. As he gets wrestled down at the 33, shy of the 35. As Sam Darnold and company will start on the field for the first time after that touchdown by the Philadelphia Eagles and Saquon Barkley. And on the carry on the first play of the game, this is Kenneth Walker with a 4-yard carry out to the 37. So far, a 4-yard carry by Kenneth Walker as he tries to read the zone as he gets a 4-yard carry out to the 37. Second down is 6 upcoming after that 4-yard carry as Zach Charbonnet is in the backfield along with Kenneth Walker. As here comes Sam Darnold with plenty of time going over the middle to Cooper Kupp with a first down inside the 44. As he hauls it in down the field for 27. And a nice route up the middle by Cooper Kupp, the former LA Ram, as Zach Baun brings him down right around the 44. As Cooper Kupp hauls in for his first reception of the game, hauled in for 27. And up the middle, as here comes Kenneth Walker. A gain of 4 inside the 41. So far, Seattle is trying to find some answers to answer back to Philadelphia. As they're trying to tie the football game with second down and 6 upcoming. Line up in I formation, off the play action, going over the middle, and it's broken up. Intended for Cooper Kupp. And a near turnover as Sam Darnold throws it into the perimeter as it's an incomplete pass. And third down and 6 is looming. As they're inside the 41. Here comes play action. Sam Darnold with time, over the middle, and it's caught by Jackson Smith-Njigba as he hauls it in for a first down. Working against Quinyon Mitchell. And a nice throw up the middle by Sam Darnold, the former Minnesota Vikings. He led the Vikings to a 14-3 record as they led the series with 27 points per game last season with Sam Darnold as he's in the new regime with the Seattle Seahawks as there's 12 seconds left in the first quarter with a throw over the middle to Cooper Kupp. This time is hauled in inside the 9 with a timeout by the Seahawks. As they're down by 7 early in this first quarter as the Philadelphia defense trying to bring the blitz as Cooper Kupp sheds a tackle from Quinyon Mitchell. As there's 5 seconds remaining. First down and goal out to the 9 for Seattle as they're finally in the Philadelphia territory. And off the play action, Sam Darnold with a throw to the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown to Noah Fant. As the Seattle Seahawks finally answer back to the Philadelphia Eagles, as Sam Darnold finds a wide open Noah Fant as he gets the touchdown with a 9-yard reception. As to tie the game with Jason Myers to get on the field to make this a tie game before the end of the first quarter. And the kick is good to make it a tie game before the first quarter ends. As Jason Myers kicks it back, as Philadelphia back deep and elects a touchback. As there's 2 seconds left, as Saquon Barkley is back on the field, having a brilliant first start here in the first half, as the clock ends, as the second quarter was underway, as both teams are tied with 7. As we see you right back after these messages, after we see a brilliant epic showdown. So see you back. Welcome back to start the second quarter as both teams are tied with 7 apiece. This is an epic showdown here in the city of brotherly love, as here comes the Eagles on the offense with 2nd down and 12 after that loss of 2. As Saquon Barkley is in the backfield along with Jalen Hurts. As Dallas Goedert shifts in motion, handoff to Saquon Barkley up the middle. As he gets a carry of 4 as to make it 3rd down and 9. To make it a manageable 3rd down for the Eagles to convert. As Saquon with a nice move up the middle to shed 3 tackles to get some of their yardage back. As 3rd down and 9 is upcoming inside the 32 with the play clock at 3. Here comes Jalen Hurts with lots of time rolling in the pocket as he goes up the middle of the field, as he sheds the tackle, and he's going to be a few inches short. As Jalen Hurts uses his legs to try to get the first down, as the referee's going to like to say that he's going to be a few inches short of the line of game. As Ernest Jones, as Tyrese Knight is on the tackle. As here comes the punt team on the field with man on the kick. With the play clock at 2. Man down the field, and a punt is going to be hauled in by Steven Sims. And a fair catch at the 17-yard line. With 39 seconds left in this first half. With both teams tied apiece with 7. As here comes Sam Darnold back on the field with a throw up the middle, and it's caught by Cooper Kupp. Shedding a tackle, Cooper Kupp with a first down and more inside the 45-yard line. And what a brilliant play by the Seattle Seahawks offensive coordinator to call that one, as Cooper Kupp, the former Ram, sheds 2 tackles to get a first down and plenty more as they're inside the 45. What a play by Cooper Kupp. As there's 30 seconds left in this second quarter, inside the 45 in the Philadelphia territory. As on the carry is the Kenneth Walker with a 10-yard carry short of a few inches inside the 35. With another timeout by the Seattle Seahawks. As Seattle is finding some momentum, as Kenneth Walker is on a nice carry up the middle. As here comes Seattle answering back as they're inside no man's land with a quick strike. Pass is caught by Kupp again. And this time it's another first down, as he's almost over 89 yards receiving in this football game. as Cooper Kupp hauls it in. Here comes a first down and 10 at the 26 with 15 seconds left. More play action. Sam Darnold gets hit as he throws, and it's in and out of the hands of Jackson Smith-Njigba, with the clock stopping at 10 seconds. As Jackson Smith-Njigba was the intended receiver, as they brought the heat, bringing the pressure, going down the field, as it was intended for Njigba, as it was broken out by Brett Blankenship. As here comes, there's only 10 seconds, second down and 10, as they're already in field goal range. And a handoff is Kenneth Walker, and Kenneth Walker with a first down. And a timeout is called, and that's their last and final timeout before the half ends. As it's a first down inside the 15-yard line. Working against Red Blankenship and Zach Vaughn. And the field goal unit will be on the field as Jason Myers to make it a 3-point lead over Philadelphia before the end of the first half. And the kick is up and through. As it's a 3-point game to end the first half with 4 seconds left, as the Seahawks got a 3-point advantage. As Big T is on the return to end, get Philadelphia back on the field to end the game. And they'll take a knee to end the first half as they're down by 3 over Seattle. As the clock will end, as Jake Elliott is on the kick, back to Steven Sims of Seattle. As he gets wrestled down at the 31, as we see you right back after this start the second half, as both teams are down, are in the trenches with Seattle leading by 3. Welcome back to the start the second half as the Seattle Seahawks with a play clock at 2 off the play action, establishing dominance early as the catch is made by Noah Fant, the tight end, inside the 40. As the Seattle Seahawks are up by 3 as Sam Darnold is looking like a pro against this Philadelphia defense. As it's a 9-yard reception up the middle made by Noah Fant, the tight end. And on a carry to the outside, here comes Kenneth Walker trying to shed a tackle as he's down to the 44 as the drive continues with another first down. As the run game is being real dominant here for Seattle, as Kenneth Walker making some nice, excellent plays and reading the zone. As here comes first down and 10. Inside the 44, off the play flake, here's Sam Darnold with time with a play up the middle, caught by Eric Saubert, the tight end, to make it an 8-yard reception as Eric Saubert hauls it in on a pass from Sam Darnold. As the longtime Falcon creates a stiff arm, and as forward progress say he gets 8 yards on the reception. As 8 yards is on the reception made by Eric Saubert. Here comes the second down and 2. Hand out to Kenneth Walker, and Kenneth Walker will wrestle his way to the first down marker to get inside the 46 with another Seattle first down. As Seattle's offense is playing awfully well, as they're playing very well and efficient and making some smart decisions against this Philadelphia defense, who ranks top 5 in the NFL in terms of pass coverage and rush defense. With first down and 10 inside the 46 in the Philadelphia territory. As here comes the pass up down the field and it's broken up. Intended for Noah Fant. As that's Sam Darnold's first incompletion of the second half, as that was in double coverage of Zach Vaughn and Red Blankenship. As Philadelphia has got to make a stop, they got to find some answers to stop Seattle's offense They're trying to get more points on the board. Handoff is to Kenneth Walker, with barely alley to run through, with a timeout by Philadelphia, with 17 seconds left in the third quarter. As the clock stops with 17 seconds, as up the carry up the middle to Kenneth Walker, as it was a nice play up the middle with Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. As this is a big defensive front for Philadelphia. As third down and 8, Philadelphia's got to get a stop. With a play clock at 5, handoff with nowhere to go, and it's a 3-and-out. As Philadelphia signals a timeout, as they're left with 1, as it's a 3-and-out for Seattle. As the Philadelphia Eagles finally catch a break, as they finally get a 3-and-out to stop Seattle's offense. As the punt team is on the field for Seattle, as Mike Dickerson is on the punt. As the kick is up, as it's a touchback signal for, as here comes Jalen Hurts back on the field, down by 3 in this second half, as Philadelphia trying to find some momentum. With only 9 seconds left with the play clock at 3. On the draw up the middle, as Saquon Barkley finds an alley as he gets a tackle right around the 26 by Julian Love. As the third quarter will come to an end, as Philadelphia has got the ball, as they're down by 3, trying to find a comeback here in this fourth quarter as we are underway. See back after these breaks. Welcome back to start the fourth quarter, as it's a tight one here for Philadelphia as they're down by 3 with a second down and 5 upcoming to start the fourth quarter. As they're down by 3 against the Seattle Seahawks. As here comes Jalen Hurts with a pass out to the backfield, as Rick Woolen with a nice tackle on the outside to Saquon Barkley. As third down and 5 is upcoming in an empty set for Philly here on third down. Here comes Jalen Hurts with time. And a man trips, and it's going to be caught by Devontae Smith. First down, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. As the Philadelphia Eagles finally get back in the lead, as they're back in this game, as now they have a 4-point advantage as they score 6 with Devontae Smith. Earlier in the game it was Saquon Barkley. This time it's Devontae Smith, as Seattle could not catch up, and as Devontae Smith is off to the races and gets into the end zone to get back into this football game, as Jake Elliott is on for the extra point. As the extra point is good. As Seattle is down by 4, left with 1:06 left in this fourth quarter. And a fair catch signal for it. First down inside the 30 to start their drive. Seattle down by 4. Here comes Kenneth Walker on the outside, as they have all 3 of their timeouts, as they're left with 59 seconds left, as Seattle has got to get down the field. Going down the field, and it's going to be called in by Jackson Smith-Njigba with their first timeout of the fourth quarter with 53 seconds. As it's hauled in by Jackson Smith-Njigba. As Sam Darnold has been having a lot of time in the pocket, as he finds Jackson Smith against Quinyon Mitchell. And now Seattle is finally got to find a way to get back in the winning column, as they are down by 4 against Philadelphia with a pass caught and a low catch caught by Cooper Kupp. As Sam Darnold rolls out of the pocket and finds Cooper Kupp at the last second with a low throw and a great catch on the extension to from Cooper Kupp to haul in that pass. as first down and 10 is inside the 43. They got to get for a first down. Going down to the sidelines, complete to Eric Saubert as he's down out of inbounds with the clock continuing to run. As they're left with 2 timeouts. Handoff to Kenneth Walker on the outside, reading block to the end zone. As he hits the pylon, but he's going to be a few inches short. Here we go with Kenneth Walker as he's going to be short of the goal line as he hits the pylon. As the referee say, he's going to be a yard short of the goal line. As there's 26 seconds remaining. As here comes Seattle. After that carry by Kenneth Walker, as he's going to be trying to dive in the end zone. And a timeout called by Seattle. As Kenneth Walker on the draw up the middle as he tries to dive, but he trips over himself. Second down and goal now for the Seahawks as they're down by 4. Here comes second down and goal as Sam Darnold is sacked. And Seattle's going to use their last and final timeout. Third down and goal now to try to get back in the winning column. As Philadelphia read that awfully well as they get in for the sack. As Seattle is back deep at the 8. Seattle has got to find a way to get an answer, get into the end zone to try to put this game away. As the play clock is at 2. And they just get the ball out. Here comes with a pass up the middle. Touchdown! And the Seattle Seahawks are finally into the end zone with Noah Fant holding it in to get back in the lead. And what a play by Seattle's offense to get down the field and get back in the winning column to get this back to a 3-point deficit. As Jake Elliott is on for the extra point. As this has been an epic showdown here on Fox. As here comes Jason Myers on the kick back to Philadelphia. As Philly is left with 1 timeout remaining. As they're down by 3. Dallas Goedert shifts to the left. As here comes Jalen Hurts with nobody open, gets hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. If you're to Philadelphia, you've got to find an answer. You got to figure out what you got to do. As they had a few plays down the field with Devontae Smith, can they get another one and get a miracle to try to get back in this lead as they preserve time? With only 1 timeout left, with 7 seconds left on the board. Here comes Jalen Hurts rolling out of the pocket, and it's going to be incomplete. With only 2 seconds left, still down by 3, before the end of regulation. As there was nobody open down the field, as Philly is going to be left with one last gasp. As Seattle is trying to seal the deal. As here comes Philly with their last chance to get back in the winning column. As Philadelphia going down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. As the Seattle Seahawks come away with the victory with a 3-point advantage over the Philadelphia Eagles, making the final 17-14 at the end of regulation. As we look at the stat sheet for both of these teams, on the rushing columns, 64 yards on the ground for Kenneth Walker. As for Sam Darnold, 159 passing yards total, with a kick return column of 43 yards total, with 1 field goal. As for the Eagles, they got 83 yards on the ground total for Saquon Barkley, as Jalen Hurts with 74 yards total in passing, with 31 yards on the kick return and 2 touchdowns and 1 turnover. Well, it's been a great showdown here on Fox NFL Sunday as we see from the city of brotherly love as we see you so long to this next matchup.